MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today it's the finale of this four-game set between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Pirates are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Gerald Christian gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Digging in now, Tony Osborne. He will lead this one off today.
Tony Osborne.
Pitch on the way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Monty Walker. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He'll enter play here at 304. 6 home runs and 16 RBIs. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Christian, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
A dive, but he's back. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, a little top-of-the-order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Here's Mark Trumbo now as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Walker over at second. Goldschmidt is over at first with 1 away. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but He's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone. Without question, you know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Ready with another 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Rick Salinas.
Coming to the plate now, Rick Salinas. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Taijuan Walker will be on the mound for game 4. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Now to the plate, Christian Brummett. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games. Hammers it to deep right field. Back goes Trumbo. Unbelievable! A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with top of the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
The second base.
Into the box now, Randy Wiggins. As he'll take a cold strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. That batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play. 6 home runs and 16 RBIs. Popped him up. And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. 1 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Scott Gifford.
Now at the plate, Scott Gifford. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Gifford is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
Now in the box, Roberto Clemente, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Osborne is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping into the box, Donnie Osborne has 2 hits in 11 trips for the series so far.
Osborne.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Oh, that's into the rotunda area. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Diamondbacks strike here to make it a 1-1 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Batting 7.
Here's Javier Baez.
Javier Baez.
High in the air out to center field. Brummett is right there, 1 down.
Batting 8. The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch coming. Here it is. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
At the plate now, Taijuan Walker, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But the Diamondbacks come back to tie it on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. All even now at 1-1. Standing in, Christopher Wiggins, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Number 17.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Wiggins hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Hit the other way out toward right field. This is taken in by Trumbo, and there's out number 1.
Batting 6th, the shortstop, Curtis Wiggins.
Stepping into the box, Curtis Wiggins. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Back goes Trumbo at the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
No, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. Base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
Here's the first pitch to him. Brian Brummett comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. The runner from second crosses the plate. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
To the plate now, Tyler Wiggins. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Line drive, base hit. And the runner coming to score from second is now it's a 3-1 ball game.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
At the plate, Gerald Christian. This is line to left. Walker is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Pirates, the center fielder, Christian Brummett.
Now at the plate, Christian Brummett. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. From the stretch. Fastball well outside. 1-0 count. Here it is. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And there he goes towards second. Lined into right, a base hit. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Wiggins.
In now, Randy Wiggins lifted the other way out to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Pirates lead it 3-1. Leading off the inning, Tony Osborne, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. In there at the knees, strike one. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Now batting.
Ready now, Monty Walker. He reached on a single in his first try. Now here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Brummett is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
We're back as the Pirates prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning, and this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can,
The
guys.
first baseman.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Gifford.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. And the pitch. Lays off, 2-2 now. Lined into right, a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And the runner back easily. Stepping in now, Roberto Clemente. No balls and a strike to count. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
On a line, that's a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
You know, Devo, I'm not sure if you're one of those
17.
superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and a strike.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Trumbo. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. Clemente rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score. They stretch the lead to 5-1.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Into the box now, Curtis Wiggins, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Runner at third here, nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
So now to the plate, Brian Brummett, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the third baseman.
That check swing was about as close as they get.
Wiggins.
Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Stepping up now, Tyler Wiggins, and their runners at the corners now. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
In there, and it's even at 1. Wiggins swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
He's running, and he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down. Here now the 2-2. He's on the move again from first. He swings and misses, throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. Into the box now, Gerald Christian, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Called strike 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Osborne will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Pirates 5 and the D-backs 1. Mark Trumbo digging in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs. Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Rick Salinas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sharp ground ball to third. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting, catcher, Johnny Osborne.
Standing in, Donnie Osborne, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
And it's quickly 0-2. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
This is in the air out to right field. Clemente will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're down here 5-1. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
For the Pirates.
Digging in and looking for more, Christian Brummett already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's out number 1.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
At the plate, Randy Wiggins. He flew out in his last at-bat. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. Five runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The first baseman.
Ready once
12.
again, Scott Gifford.
Scott Gifford.
Walker peers in. Here's the first pitch.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They're up 5-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the D-backs offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1.
Down 1-1.
This one's down to 3rd. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Xander Bogart.
Striding in once again, Xander Bogaerts 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Outside, 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Bell.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. outside for a ball, 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
At the plate now, Tony Osborne, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Johnny Valido takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 35, Johnny Valido.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Roberto Clemente. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Down the third baseline. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Runner at first following the error. And digging in is the outfielder, Christopher Wiggins. First pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. There's Baez. One there. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well a double play.
Now batting, the shortstop, Curtis Wiggins.
Stepping up to the plate, Curtis Wiggins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. The bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They lead this one, though, 5-1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tony Osborne. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. hit down the third baseline. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the left fielder, Monty Walker.
So digging in now, Monty Walker. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down 5-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now. So striding forward now, Brian Brummett.
Brian Brummett.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Around first, digging for 2, but that'll hit off the wall in left center, and he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Into the box, Tyler Wiggins. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there
Now
looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
At the plate, Gerald Christian as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a bunt attempt here. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
The center fielder, number 27, Christian Brummett.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Christian Brummett. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Robbie Corcoran gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Corcoran. The batter, number 50.
In
Second
now,
baseman,
Randy Wiggins. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Misses. That's ball 1.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at-bat.
Nope. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Walker will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Scott Gifford.
Coming to the plate now, Scott Gifford. First pitch of the at-bat. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Popped up. Salinas has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead, and after a long dry spell, the good times are back again in the Steel City. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Up next for Arizona, Mark Trumbo, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Hit to short. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rick Salinas.
Settling in now, Rick Salinas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
And that misses 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder, and it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This is a pretty good pitcher's ballpark, PNC, in Pittsburgh.
What an impressive hitting performance by that lineup. This park, it definitely caters to the left-handed hitter. With that wall in right field, you feel like you can book one into the Allegheny. Not the same for a right-handed hitter. Big left center gap, and center field plays deep.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Javier Baez.
Stepping in, Javier Baez. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1.
One ball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Nope, that's
a little low. It's 2-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's
But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Pirates 8 and the Diamondbacks 2. Last half of the 7th here. Ready for another chance. Roberto Clemente.
Roberto Clemente.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 to him now. Here it comes. Had the green light. 3-1. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now back.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Christopher Wiggins. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
8 runs, 11 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Chased a bad one there. 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Curtis Wiggins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Drilled right back up the middle. Bogarts lays out. What a stop in time. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stoppage short. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. And that brings in Xander Bogarts. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
The 1-0 delivery. Here's Bogarts in the air out to deep left field. He's around first, heading for 2. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now in this team. They're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs and looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired. Going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Tony Osborne is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. The throw pulls him off the bag, and he is in there.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second and start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit sharply toward the right side. And this is going to get down. Extra bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here. And the runner from second is in to score.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Hey, great arm action on that changeup right there. You come up to the plate with runners in scoring position, you're going to be super aggressive. I don't fault that guy for swinging through.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring up the big power bat of Mark Trumbo. Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Bob Dixon gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 23, Bob Dixon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Trumbo hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Well timed run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Payoff pitch one more time. On the ground to the left side. And boy, disaster reverted that time as the throw takes the first baseman right into the baseline, but he makes the swipe tag and gets out number 2. Now trying to pick things up where we left off, Rick Salinas, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
That last at-bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run, but listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Line toward the alley in left center. And they are really hitting their stride now as this will cut into that deficit even further. Runner around second now, headed for third. And he's in safely at third as a run also comes in to score, making it a two-run ball game. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Here's a shot to left field and deep. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, as that makes this an 8-all ball game.
The batter, number 9.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Henry Shinjo enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Number 95, Henry Shinjo.
And that brings up Javi Baez. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are deadlocked at 8 apiece. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Evan Marshall will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Vincent Rodriguez is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 29, Vincent Rodriguez.
First offering on its way. Brian Burnett is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
That one's in there, 3-1. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Digging in, Tyler Wiggins. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And if you start thinking about what remains on the Bucs bench, there they are. We'll see if one of them gets a call to pinch hit soon.
Your
Bart
attention,
Wiggins
please.
will come on to
Pitch
pinch hit
hitting for the
here in a
Pirates.
big spot.
Number 19, Bart Wiggins.
His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And it's fouled away. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
That was a big
Now
strikeout there,
center
guys.
fielder.
The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys
Love
out
it.
when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Runners off for second. Back up the middle. Glove by Bogarts on the first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Pirates lead 1. Score remains even at 8 apiece. Mike North will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Mike North.
At the plate, Xander Bogarts will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
The shortstop, Xander.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's the ball. 0-1, no strike.
Ground ball right side. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
The second baseman, Vincent Rodriguez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Vincent Rodriguez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's too high, ball 2. Here it comes, 2-0. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 5, Tony Osborne.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Tony Osborne. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Wiggins is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. This remains an 8-all tie. In now, Randy Wiggins, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Second baseman, Randy.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And this is going to get through into center, so there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll be back in standing up. Stepping in now, Scott Gifford, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. The winning run is at first base. Hard liner towards short, and this gets down, and with nobody out, will they push it? And this will get all the way out to the 4-10 sign now. And raise the Jolly Roger. The Pirates are going to walk off winners.
Endings just don't get much better than this. Great job at the plate putting the ball in play, and then the runner at first does the rest. Stop at third? No way. Rounded third, flew home, and scored the game winner. My heart is still in my throat.
Game has its offensive stars, and in this one he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The Pittsburgh Pirates came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Mike North claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 9 runs, 14 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 8 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Looking first at the NL Central, the Buccos completed the long 4-game sweep as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 9-8. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. The Dodgers finished off a 3-game sweep as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 7-0. They now have 5 straight wins. Ian Desmond was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs, helping lead Atlanta past the Reds 4-3. The Miami Marlins got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 4-1. The Boston Red Sox combined to allow only 4 hits as they defeated the visiting Tigers 4-1. Kurt Brasky grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, as the Yankees downed the Angels 3-2. The Texas Rangers swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 6-3. The Houston Astros smacked 15 team hits as they bested the visiting Indians 6-2. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.